It's nothing but melted buildings. They will tell you some ooga booga caveman came here to carve this or something. Do you think people with donkeys and chisels got some bricks all the way up there? Hello and welcome back, you beautiful meltheads out there, all curious minds who are trying to figure out what happened in this messed up melted reality of ours. I know it's been a while since my last upload. Been busy enjoying the summer while it's here, the sun, getting grounded, bathing in the ocean, everything, all the social interactions with friends, family and whoever came across my path. It's been a pretty enjoyable time. It's been pretty good, but it's also been issues, it's been problems I've been trying to figure out and still are trying to figure out. So we can talk more about that in a live stream I do, so because these videos I mainly want to stick to the evidence, so that's what we're gonna do. And we don't have to waste too much time talking about other stuff, so we can just jump straight into it here. So as you see here, we got this beautiful pocket of survival. You see all the bricks here turned into rocks and blocks, which is all presented in all my videos and of course my documentaries and stuff. So if you haven't seen them, please check them out. You find them on my channel. And you just see this bridge here for no apparent reason at all, and all this brickwork. And you can see this is the so-called mountain look here, which they call mountains in so-called geology, which is a fraud. And you can see the color here is exactly the same because the material is the same. You just got different altered states of matter here, okay? So this is more heat damage than melted, and now it's just in one huge chunk here, while here you can still recognize to separate which ones used to be bricks here, turned into rocks and blocks. And it's been flooded in here. Very often you see waterfalls and stuff, so-called waterfalls, which is the plumbing still running in many of these buildings, pumping out water all day, every year, every day, which with no logic explanation from the mainstream. Okay, they call it leftover rainwater, leftover melting snow water and stuff, but it makes no sense. The amount of water coming out cannot be supported by leftover rainwater and stuff. It's absolutely nonsense, and hopefully some of these videos here can help you to see that. So here you see it again, much higher resolution, a different angle, a different contrast, and you just see so a little less water here now, and you see this archway bridge with apertures here all filled out with growth, you know, C14 scavengers, whatever it is here inside. And it's just a little pocket of survival here. And here you can see the texture of these melted bricks, which turn into rocks with mortar in between. Everything is still there, and of course the bigger melt up above. And here similar damage right here to the previous bridge, just a stairway up to maybe nothing. I don't know if it goes in behind here, but still apparently somebody built this here. And here is where you can see water plumbing still coming out from these buildings somewhere. And this one tipped over to the side, looks like the brick lines turn into block lines, is at an angle here. It's just a huge melted mess. See the angle here, supposed to be horizontal, but it's not. Here brick ash at the bottom, and of course the water. Another one of these bridges turned into blocks and rocks, very messy here. Look at this, all this used to be perfect, beautiful red brick, and the rest of the surrounding buildings are just melted and turned into a so-called mountain. Here you can see some square formation as well, with these I think this is some of these rebar looking things are not actually rebars. I think it got something to do with the electricity in these building components of the old world. So you got some of that metal here sticking out, which I have seen many times on my boots on the ground, all over the place, random places. You just see metal rods sticking out of the so-called mountain. So yeah, I've been around this summer doing boots on the ground. I have lots of photos and stuff that I gotta go through, and I will make a video on my little trip in the area of amazing boots on the ground. Took a nice long drive up into the melt, and we saw a bunch of beautiful things, tons of photos, video evidence, and everything. So that's coming up whenever. And here you see, yeah, this they claim somebody built like this, right? But you can see here they clearly had access to red brick, and they knew how to lay them perfectly. They are heat damaged, of course, but you see the bottom just looking like this, mess, ugly, destroyed. Yeah. This is red bricks turning into balloon rocks, again explained in my documentary. Part 2 is the best one to explain this kind of stuff, where I explain the different heat damage, and nobody would ever build like this. So something happened to this building, cataclysmic event, electric energy coming through here from the bottom and just frying and mangling all the bricks here. See? It's the same, all this used to be bricks, perfect bricks, like up here. And you can even see some at the very top here. Under this roof you see some balloon rocks up here, you see some up here as well. And of course the bottom, very destroyed. Got more similar evidence, a couple of photos, let's take a look. Here another red brick building, it always had to be red brick. Sometimes they cover the red brick with exterior concrete finish, which will change the appearance, so you can't see that it's really red brick. Like the church in my town, they are now doing renovation, and you can also, when you go close up to it, see some damaged places, and you can see the red brick revealed behind it. So you see the same damage here, everything turning into balloon rocks, and here very weird, because suddenly you had electric surge all the way up here in these building components, turning the bricks up here also into this mess, ugly stuff here. Look here at the corner, especially, nobody ever built like this. It's all been damaged. Went through a cataclysmic event. Only the very top here and this little entrance survived. And we don't even know how deep these buildings go, because this is all brick ash. This so-called dirt or mud here. Brick ash. We don't know how deep and where the real ground level is, okay? Could be hundreds of feet down below here. Who knows, right? Similar heat damage, and please open your eyes, people, whoever are watching, to see here. You got this wall structure all turned into balloon rocks here, looking all messy and disgusting. The bottom here as well as the wall, all the way up to the top here. And up here something is happening with the brick, just turning into this. Do you think they would build like this? I mean, see here you got this similar design right here. Why don't they do like this up here as well? Yeah. Instead of getting all these boulders up there, smashing them in between this red brick, which fits perfectly together, as you see here, compared to this. And here, very messy, yeah, all destroyed, balloon rocking, being very damaged. You got something here, with some pillars, or columns, whatever, some kind of roof thing, and one here in the corner as well. And more damage up here in the back of this building. Got it here as well, further away. And this is where the red bricks are being revealed, and this is the evidence we need. You see this archway, you see the bricks still in here. So why would you ever build like this? Oh, I'm sorry. Why would you ever build like this? I'll tell you, you wouldn't, okay? See here, bricks here and all these balloon rocks. Got a little bit of brick in here and here. Got more brick stuff in here, a little bit. Here we got some brick. Here we got some brick. And here they turn into what they call cobblestone, which many cities and towns around across this plain, I mean, have as the street, the old street. You see, they were supposed to drive horses with wooden wheels and stuff on this, which would absolutely damage the hooves or the feet of the horse and the wheels and the cart and everything. Very uncomfortable to ride on, and also your back and your neck and everything. Can't drive on this stuff. It's all melted red brick. This is the evidence. Huge balloon rocks up here, and here you see this part of the building too, all damaged. Cataclysm. Yeah, similar damage here. All these balloon rocks. Not gonna go too much into detail on this one, because I already did on the previous photos, but you see the damage here, and they will explain that somebody built like this. It's absolutely nonsense. You can still see some brick in here, all damaged, of course. Bricks here at the corner, all the way up. Yeah, all heat damaged. And here another interesting bridge. You see all the way here to the right. Hopefully you can see this, because I gotta crop the video a little bit, but you can see some archway all turned into rocks. I can zoom out so you can see here, turned into rocks and blocks. Here, bigger blocks, huge blocks. Down below, swelling, damage. This is what they will call a naturally generated formation. Made by Mother Earth, and it's absolutely nonsense. Here we got some viscous holes in this block here. See how it's all fused together, the transition here, blocks, and then turning into this mess. Here more swelling here, turn into blocks. C14 cooked out, and of course up above, more mess, swelling, melting, damage, nothing left of the building. It's beyond recognition up here. And here, more melted structures. They will tell you that Ooga Booga cavemen came here to carve this with bronze chisels and hammers and stuff, but in reality it's an aperture that didn't collapse completely or didn't get filled out completely. So you can still see some kind of opening into the building here, and something was here, but this one almost collapsed completely from the melt, from all the sides expansion and whatnot. Here you can see maybe it used to be something up here, a hole opening, and you see the water coming out. Where is this water coming from, my friends? You have an explanation, and see how straight it is, just like a building, always straight lines. Yeah. And here is a good one, pocket of survival. Here you see archway with concrete molds right here, and another one right here. See how it's fused together into the rest of the melt up here, and they will of course tell you it's carved or chiseled into here, which is absolutely nonsense. It was built and then melted. And here all the way to the right you got some more concrete molds which managed to survive. Pockets of survival right here as well. So you got 3 pockets of survival. 1, 2, 3, and the rest, bam, looking like a so-called mountain. But mountains do not exist in this reality, I'm afraid. Here more melt damage on this structure right here, and of course the red brick doing magic trick, turning into everything. See the brick here turning into this mess. You see mortar, they turn into rocks, blocks, everything. There you got a bigger slab of some kind. See the archway here. How can you build an archway out of this mess here? You can't, okay? And you can even see the beginning of the archway here. Used to be brick, but now it's all turned into these ugly rocks here. You can never build like this, it would all fall apart. But it's melted and fused together. so it can still stand. But still, if you go to one of these places and when you go on under something like this, when you walk here, be very careful, because one of these balloon rocks here can suddenly fall down and kill you. So be aware when you're doing boots on the ground. Please be careful out there. The sites like this can be dangerous, but here you got some more brick inside here. You got the entrance in here, huge archway, more archways and damaged archways here, turned into rocks, huge mess here, and up here it just turned into here this what they call a so-called mountain. Another archway all the way to the top, more melted mess, little piece of brick at the ground. Yeah, all melted. And here another one. Okay, you gotta put the carving thing away, because it's just as bullshit as NASA and their space explanations and explorations. It's all bollocks, so put that aside and listen here, okay? This is all buildings that's been melted, and you can still recognize some of the archways. They always use the archways because of the structural properties of these archways. It's very, very durable and strong. But here, would somebody carve in here, put some bricks on top to make an archway and carve in here and just make this little thing here that can't be used for anything, just like here? Are you gonna spend a lifetime to carve this by hand, and this is the only shelter you have here? You gotta stand tall up to this wall to hide from the rain? Makes absolutely no sense. And you can see brick here, see brick all over the place here, brick on top here, okay, see the brick, and here they turn into rocks. And here we got more openings into this melted building, more archways up here. Here we got something looking like some kind of roof archway, whatever it is, huge melt, nobody carved anything. And you gotta get educated, please. You got some archway all the way to the right, more here with bricks, more bricks here, all messy and destroyed, turned into rocks and blocks. And it looks like it goes down under here as well. Some of this floor ceiling has collapsed. It's holes here, can go down under here, and who knows how far down it goes. I don't know. More brick up here. Very much more damaged brick. You can see red brick here. You can see some of them being cooked out, losing their color, turning yellow or white. And see the damage here. See what happened to the brick. Yeah? Just think for yourself what happened to this building here, okay? Is this supposed to be done with archery wars or cannonballs? It's complete nonsense. Look here, this whole column here in between these two archways is just gone. What can do that? See the mess? See how destroyed it is? See how it's all mortar, rocks and bricks mixed together here. So all destroyed. It's been heat damaged by a cataclysmic event. Goes in here, okay? You can go in, far in here probably, into this building. And here you got one of these so-called mountain looks again. You got archways here. You got a wall of balloon rocks. You got more archways, apertures, doors, windows, openings all over the place. Huge mess. You got something here. Don't know what that is. You got more stuff here. Yeah, stuff all over the place. Seen this place before. And of course the background, the whole buildings. All these buildings here. All these buildings melting down. See, it's melting down and away from itself. You got A-frames. It's all buildings here. It's not the actual earth, okay? We just live on top of ruins and ashes. And it's flooded in, of course. Which is the ocean. That's the flood waters. And again, similar stuff. So-called naturally generated formation, which is supposedly carved or chiseled by primitive cavemen here. So nonsense. It's just a melted building. It's very easy. It's very easy. You you should be able to understand it when you get it explained like this here in detail. You might need more time, watch more videos, watch the other people's videos as well. Again, in the link below, linktree/Meltology channels, check them out. And for whoever run Meltology channels out there, if you're not on the list, let me know somehow with comment or by Instagram or email or something, and I can add you on there. I haven't been paying too much attention this summer. I know there is new channels out there, which I really appreciate. Everybody making melt content, educating the realm with this truth. It's highly appreciated. So here you got another old wall structure, something in the back as well, but you got this huge wall here. And here it's just, yeah, very messy. Big block lines here, turn into blocks, rocks, very messy. You got more of the structure down here with apertures. And up here, see the mess? All this used to be red brick, and look at it now. More wall right here, and the bottom all swollen, melted, turned into a so-called mountain. More brick all the way up here, and huge block lines, huge melt right there. Very destroyed, pocket of survival. And here I like to show some of these sometimes, because you got this pocket of survival here, old wall building component with electrical properties, with these spires here, very often made of copper, because copper is very good at conducting electricity. But see how it's just into this so-called mountain here, okay? That means this whole thing above here and behind melted, became flowing, probably with high viscosity, very slow, flowed down, started to cover this building from behind and above. Before the event stopped, everything densified, and now this is what you have, okay? So this building is literally halfway buried in itself, okay? See here, goes all the way to the top, all melted, into the melt here. And you got some more buildings at the bottom, many pockets of survival here in better condition. And here we got something completely destroyed. Yeah, see, it's in there. Think I might have another photo. Yes, a different angle, which reveals it even better how it's inside. See the top of this spire roof just goes in here. This is supposed to go up, you know, not as steep as this one, but it's supposed to go up like this to have a, you know, actual roof. But this melted down over it here, started to cover itself. You got something here, and of course the other angle reveals more stuff that survived at the very top here. The rest is all melted. See here, it's buried inside the so-called mountain. How can you do that? You cannot build like this. Okay, so something happened, but this is a very well preserved pocket of survival. More pockets down here. And here we got something too. More brick and a wall. And this is a very good one. You see the very top here sticking out with these domes. Again, electrical components here. This is the very top of something sticking up, and you go down here. You see this mess? You see a red brick here, this window in this so-called mountain. How can you ever do this, build like this, right? All the way down here it goes with brick, red brick here, red brick here. You got something on the side, another archway. And here you got something, aperture behind here possibly. You got something here, a roof just sticking out of it. You got a square here. And of course brick lines turn into block lines here, all melted and mangled. More block lines over there, more block lines over here. So a melted building, melted bottom up, and just the very top managed to do pretty well here. Got a structure behind this tree as well. And here you got more of this Antiquitech features on this little structure right here, and you can see the bricks here. They're going all the way down down into here and then back up, while the rest is just swollen, turned into pancake brick lines here. Huge swelling, all mangled and destroyed. See brick lines in here, swelling, completely destroyed. Just the very top is recognizable, but the red bricks turn into bigger blocks and rocks now. This gray stuff, because it's damaged, okay? And here, who built like this? Yeah, nobody. You see stuff down here. I don't know if there used to be an archway or something here. Something is here, it's very straight looking. You got pancake brick lines, it's very destroyed. And here you got the bricks down all the way to here and then back up. And more swelling and stuff, yeah. Mountains are nothing more than melted buildings. And another one, the very top of something, obviously, if you got the eagle eyes to see this. And another brick structure here with an archway all the way down here for no reason. There is nothing in here. Yeah, just the very top here, pocket of survival sticking up, and the rest is just looking like this. So-called mountain now. Yeah, all melted. Little pocket right there. And imagine what's hidden behind all this vegetation here. Here you got man-made structures all here at the top, and here all melted, turned into a so-called mountain. And here as well, very, very damaged, beyond recognition, but you got a few pockets of survival right here. Got stuff hidden all over the place here. So yeah, imagine, again, removing the trees to see what would be revealed. Here it is again, different angle. You see the very top, you see some kind of wall here. Everything destroyed, melted, swollen. Got some stairway here still, melted. A little wall here. Where's the rest of it? It's here, melted. Okay. Here, another wall structure, brick, brick, brick. Where is the rest? You're looking at it. It's been fried. And the very top of something again. Very, very top of something, and the bottom part here is all swollen, heat expanded and melted. You can see some kind of walkway up here. Little wall structure going up. You see more stuff over here. But this is the melt. This is the melt. You see an useless archway right there again. Yeah, all melted. And here, yeah, huge block lines. And yeah, they claim this is a naturally generated formation by tectonic plates or plate tectonics, whatever it's called. It's absolutely nonsense. This is some kind of old wall bridge or something that's all been melted and turned into this. A tourist attraction. Yeah. See stuff here. Huge mounds of melt all over, taken over by this plant life. Here it is again, slightly different angle, so you can see this building just, yeah, in here. It's just stuffed in there, it fused together with this huge melt. So we got a pocket right there, got a little archway, bam, right there. Another archway or aperture all the way here. Some brickwork. And of course more huge block lines here. Brick lines turn into block lines, heat expansion, swelling and all that good stuff, which happens during this event. And here again, swelling. See the swelling here, okay? This buildings are always going straight down, and see it's just swelling here. You can still see pancake brick lines all over the place. See here? See all these straight lines? Brick lines all melted. with some pocket of survival at the top here. See how it's fused together? Blocks all the way down here. Pancake brick lines. Yeah. Just gotta open your eyes. That's all you gotta do. And here it's very similar. You got this Antiquitech roof copper thing here. And you got this section here very swollen. Got some brick lines down here and more swollen brick lines right here. Pancake brick lines. More damage right here, all the way to the left. And of course the bricks themselves turn into bigger blocks. Yeah, here you got this wall. Who put it there? How did they put it there? And why did they put it there? Yeah, the whole building is destroyed. You got this little pocket of survival right there. Here it is again. Closer up, better photo. Explain to me. Who built like this and why? What is this for? Yeah. And see the color of it? Exactly the same as the so-called mountain. Altered states of matter, but a little pocket of survival. Yeah. You see this all over the place. All over this realm. And reality. And here I got more photos of this place as well. Just want to show you here. You got this stairway up here going like this, and a little bridge going up here. I will show you a different angle. You got more stairways in here, all melted, of course. It's a huge mess. Melted buildings. Look at this mess. Look at it. Yeah. Hold on, there's a way better photo right here, because it reveals this is the same place. You see this bridge over here. Stairway up, and see here, yeah. You see concrete molds on here, and of course, apertures still there, which again they tell us are carved, but they tell us that we also live on a spinning space testicle. So you know they lie to us to deceive us. So people see this and think, ooh, what a beautiful formation the Earth made. But in reality it's absolutely disgusting, because it's a destroyed building. Stairway is going up here, up to this little thing, and we are being told that somebody built this for no reason at all. Stairway and more melted mess right there. Yeah, so melted structures, look at it. And here, same place, just more from above, so you can better see the different features of the building with the stairways, and you still see the apertures here. At the bottom, more stairs, this little bridge up to here. Yeah, it's all a melted building. And here you got this just packed in between here. Pocket of survival right there, while the rest of the building is looking like a so-called mountain. Yeah, but mountains do not exist. You got the stairway going up to it, up like this. They had to make some of this, probably in more recent times, so you could actually enter this thing, and now it's probably a tourist attraction, and they are being told by the tour guides that somebody built here. I mean, it's actually fused into the rest of the thing here. You wouldn't build like this, okay? Little pocket of survival. Very interesting how some of this stuff survived, yeah? And here, more red brick turned into rocks and blocks. Seen this many times before. Got more stuff up here. And of course you got this little fella right here. What's this? And who built it there? Why? And how? See the bricks, it's all damaged. Little pocket of survival right there. And again, everything is the same color, because it is the same material. Altered states of matter. It's all melted. And here again, this stuff inside the melt itself, fused here. All this swollen rock curtaining above it here, melting down over it, burying the building by itself. Yeah, see the red brick here, all that destroyed, mangled. Got an aperture right there. See the bottom, mangled brick lines. See here, it's not even a stable place to build on. Yeah, it's all destroyed. And here we got something. I don't know what this is. Somebody did some graffitis on it. But you got something there, maybe exterior concrete finish. I don't know, but it's something. Yeah, it's a huge melted building. So yeah, that was it from me, this video. So if you got this far, please consider leaving a like if you liked the video, leave a dislike if you don't like the video, and if you enjoyed it a lot and are curious to learn more in future videos, and of course just to have my channel around, please hit the big red subscribe button and the bell button to be notified. And I also run an Instagram page, which is linked in my link tree, which is linktree/the Tartarian Meltdown. Should be linked down below as well. There you can find my Instagram, social media, backup channels, other platforms where my stuff is also uploaded to. You can find a PayPal donation link there. You can find a merchandise link in there, and yeah, basically all my stuff should be found in the link, so you can go in there and check it out. And of course, if you like this kind of content, make sure to check out linktree/Meltology channels and give the other channels some love as well. They're doing incredible work explaining this event and the damage with amazing photos. Some of them are doing daily live streams, so it's tons and tons of content if you want to see more on a constant basis and learn more about this. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed the evidence, and I'll see if I can do a live stream one of the days. Yeah, with some evidence and some more personal hangout in the chat and everything, and maybe even some people can hop on there. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so that's it from me, beautiful meltheads. See you another time, hopefully not too long.